Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to use one of the most misused pieces of equipment in the gym, the row machine. I'm going to show you how to use it like a pro and talk about its big benefits.
Hey bro, check out the sick arm cardio. Sick pump.
A couple things to keep in mind when you do this. So when you enter this machine, first thing you want to do is adjust your feet. You want the straps to be just over the midline of your shoelace as you tighten. And you want to make sure as you go back, the straps are tight. As you come back, you're pushing with your heels, and you want to make sure that the straps aren't coming loose. Unfortunately, sometimes I go to the gym and the straps are broken or the feet are broken, and you'll go back and then you'll end up just sliding back because none of this attaches. So then that's when you just have to find that good level of control and core strength. So set yourself up first. Now, two things to remember when you start to row is legs, arms, arms, legs. What you want to do is you grab your handle, you make sure that it's set up at the proper resistance that you need it to be. When you start, a lot of people, I notice, will have a rounded back like a cat, like you're protecting something in an alley. What you want to do is make sure your chest is up, you're squeezing that lower back in, keeping your core tight, your arms are straight. Your arms should not bend until you reach all the way back. So what do I mean by legs, arms, arms, legs? Well, what I mean is you start with your legs, exploding back. As soon as this handle passes your knees is when your arms come into play. A lot of times I see people pulling on it first, you're fighting your knees, you're doing this, or some people don't even move, they just do this awkward motion. So what you want to do, make sure your chest is up, your back is flat, arms are straight. You're going to explode first with your legs, then your arms. Once your legs are straight, this weight should be where your knees are, arms explode back. As your arms come back, you want to make sure you're keeping your elbows in. This thing comes about midsection. We don't want it up here by our face. We don't want it like down here by our belly button. Keep it here about midsection. Elbows are in, not flailing out. A weird like chicken dance. Keep it in, right? Squeezing your shoulder blades together at the back. So, as you come forward, we're going to reverse that. So on our way back to our first starting motion, start with legs, go to arms. Now we're going to reverse that. Arms, then legs. So as we come forward, we're going to come forward following this line that's already created for us, straightening your arms, making sure not to round your back, keeping your chest up, coming here. As soon as this bar passes your knees is when your legs come into play. So legs, arms, arms, legs. And you just do that in a nice, smooth motion. Now when you first start off, it might be a lot like driving stick shift for the first time, doing something that's multi-movement, sometimes takes some thought, so do not be afraid to go nice and slow. Go slow, think legs, arms, arms, legs. As you come back, one thing I want you to keep in mind is I want you to stay somewhere in between noon and 10. I don't want you going way back here. I don't want you coming way forward up here. I want you to stay here, even as you come forward. See how my body, I'm not reaching. You don't have to reach and like touch the end of this. Come back, staying in between those two timetables. As you come forward, keeping my body nice and tight, keeping it up, right here. A couple things also to keep in mind is the biggest part of this workout is from the explosion back. Coming forward is your rest. So a lot of people, a lot of times I see, even if they start to get the legs, arms, arms, legs right, is they just sit here and they're just doing this. That doesn't do much of anything, even if keeping body straight. What I want you to focus on is explosion back, control in. Right? So you're going to explode back, pull, and then as you come in is when you get your breath. Now I'm going to work again. Coming back. So if you're going for time, speed, whatever it is, that all comes from your explosion. So, once again, legs, arms, arms, legs. You just find that fluid motion. Start slow, nice warm up, exploding back. Feel it in your heels right here as you come back. Squeezing your glutes, squeezing your core section, coming forward. Make sure once you're done, come in, set it down, shake your legs out. You've had a good workout. Now, running, especially on a treadmill, will burn a few more calories than this as far as cardio goes, as far as calorie burning, but in the long run, this will give you a full body workout. It's a good way to cool down or even warm up, whether you're gonna do squats, pull-ups, whatever you're working out, this is a great way to warm up or cool down, or even if you just need a good cardio day. It works out pretty much head to toe, good full body workout. You get to work on that lean muscle as well as build your cardiovascular system. And lean muscle is what helps burn fat when you're at rest. So that's what we want to build. Especially if weight loss is your goal, or even if it is just endurance, this is a great way to do it because your muscles have to have endurance as well as your lungs. So as you do it, even practice here, boom, boom, and just make sure you keep control. So just really quick recap, make sure straps halfway over your shoelaces, tighten tight, make sure knees are in, make sure your knees are inside, your arms are not flailing out. This is not proper either. I have no idea why people would do that, but make sure you're inside here, almost like an egg. And once again, legs, arms, arms, legs. Find that fluid movement.
Hi, I'm Claire. Welcome to the British Rowing Indoor Exercise Class. We're going to start with a nice easy warm-up, 4 minutes. Tie yourselves in nice and tight. Turn your screens on. Just row. And away we go. So nice easy drive with the legs through. And then nice and slow on the recovery back up. Making sure we're sitting tall. Pulling the handles through to your chest. And then sending them away again. This should just be light pressure, easy warm up. We'll get on to the hard stuff later on. Okay, we're going to do this for the first minute. Once we hit that minute, we'll just take the speed up a little bit. Got a number in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. That's your strokes per minute. We're going to take that up to 22. That means moving just a little bit quicker, squeezing just a little bit more on the legs. Helps if I actually go up to 22, doesn't it? Still not there. A little bit quicker. Drive. There we go, that's better. So feeling warm in the whole body. Still sitting nice and tall. Remembering to think about your core. Don't let your back drop. Nearly at the end of the second minute. So let's take it up again. Try and get up to 26. It's more of a ratio. Drive and relax. Good. Just want to get all those muscles firing. So far, so good. Let's relax it down just a tad. This is only the warm-up, and I know what's coming next, and you're gonna need your energy. So this should be feeling nice and comfy now. Nice controlled rhythm. Legs should be feeling a little bit warmer. For the last 30 seconds, just take it back to 18. Drive with the legs, slow. That's it, make sure you're sitting tall, rocking from the hips. One more, and relax the handle there for a sec. Okay, so now we're moving on to interval number 1. This is when things get serious. So I need you to reset your screens back to just rowing. We're gonna do Tabata, which is 10 seconds light, 20 seconds intense, 4 times over. So take hold of the handle, come up to the start. We're gonna go nice and light for 10 seconds. So let's go. Nice, steady, light 10 seconds. Ready? Drive. This is 20. This is hard. This is fast. That's it. Legs. Driving. Everything follows through. Easy. Whew. One down. Second one coming in now. That's it, find that drive and recovery. Looking good. Easy. Halfway is easy. Ready? Go. Third set. This is where it starts to count. Keep it long. Easy. Enjoy this 10 seconds. You've got 1 left. We're going all out. Now, drive it. Hard as you can. Push. Five seconds. And relax. Whew. Have a moment. So, we finished the interval. We're now going to lighten it up, have a little bit more fun and do a circuit. It's approximately 30 seconds, nice light rowing, and then we're going to move into an exercise. You've got 5 in total. It takes about 10 minutes to get through. I'll call the intervals, so just stick with me, nice light rowing, and then we'll go into the exercises. At the start, please. Nice light rowing. Let's go. This is also your recovery from the last one. So I might have cheated slightly in that this first exercise isn't actually on the row machine. What I want you to do in 3 strokes is stop and stand up. That's 2, 1 more. Excellent. Put your handle down, take your feet out, stand up for some squats. So, chair in front, feet shoulder width apart, weight in the heels. We're gonna do 20. Let's go. 1. Good. So we remember knees over toes. Stick your bum back like you're gonna sit down on a chair, but don't quite sit down. Is that 6? Let's go with that. And you'll notice that this is very similar to the movement you've just been doing because it's all about your legs. Good stuff, 12. Five left, let's try and squeeze out a little inch at the bottom, a little bit lower. 19 and 20. Well done, back on the machine. Bear that movement in mind when we go back in. Nice light rowing. Let's go. So, driving through nice and long, nice and steady. Exercise 1 done. 4 left. Now I know you might be a little bit tired from what we've just done with the sprint, but I need another one. 30 seconds, hard as you can go. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. No limit on the rating, drive the legs. Exactly what you did before, but for 30, not 20 seconds. Good. You can go a little bit harder than that, come on. 10 left. Excellent. Roll it back to light. Gentle. Whew. I don't know about you, but I prefer the other ones. Squats are way easier. So, on that vein, we're going to do another exercise without the handle rather than the whole machine. So, one more stroke and put your handles down. Unhook your feet, but leave them there. Bicycle crunches. You need to sit back a little bit. Make sure your knees are soft, you're not out completely. Hands by your head, and we lift one arm to the opposite knee, back to center, and swap. Good. So nice and controlled. One, and then the other. Really keep your core locked in, and that you should feel as you rock back. Good stuff, we're gonna do 4 more. 2 each side. That's 1 and 2. Excellent. Feet back in. Lock yourself in. Back at the start, nice and light. Let's go. So just get back into your rhythm. The next exercise we're gonna do, 10 strokes really fast, 10 strokes nice and steady. If you can stick with me, well, that would be great. So, not this one, we're gonna go fast now. 10. That's it. Nice and quick up to the front. Big power. 8, 9, 10. Steady. Still drive the legs, but control. So make sure your power doesn't decrease too much. This isn't light rowing. That's later on. Three more like this. And now we go light. Well done. One set left. We're doing all right. We're gonna make it. Your final exercise is off the machine again. So next stroke. Excellent. Put your feet, handle down, feet out. Stand next to your machine, facing outwards. Excellent. We're going to start with the walkout. So down, bent over, nice long legs. Walk yourselves out into the plank position and walk back up again. That's 1 rep and we're doing 10. So straight legs, walk it out and walk it up. Excellent. Do you need to slightly bend your knees? Then you can do that just to ease the pressure on your hamstrings and your back. This is number 4. It's a nice stretch for your hamstrings after all the work they've been doing. And we should start to feel strength in the core as we're out nice and long. 6 down, 4 left. Excellent. Remember to pull belly button to spine when you're out straight. 2 left. And last one. Well done. Let's get back on a rowing machine. So, we've had some fun. We've done the intervals. We're coming back for interval number 2, otherwise known as row as hard as you can for a minute. Simple as that. There's no set rhythm, there's no set rating. Power, high as you like. Just gonna start strong and finish strong. You ready? And then we get the cool down. Shall we? Let's go. Driving from the word go. 1 minute. Settle into a nice, strong rhythm. You're gonna see your meters ticking up. And whatever they get to is what you beat next time. Excellent. Looking strong. This is all in your legs, remember? Leave those arms out. They follow through at the finish. We've hit halfway. You've got to keep driving. You've got to keep pushing. 20 seconds is nothing. You can hold it out. And 10 seconds is a sprint. Go. Sprint it. Drive it. And relax. Well done. Just have a moment. And then we're going to finish with the cool down. So well done, you survived. All I need you to do is a tiny little bit more rowing to cool everything down, and then we'll get off the rowing machine and stretch out your glutes, hamstrings and your quads, and just make everything feel better so you don't hate me tomorrow. I'm going to come up to the start. Nice, easy, really easy. Just letting all those muscles that have been used recover. No pressure, really steady, just moving through the shape of the rowing stroke. One more. Excellent. Put your handle down, take your feet out, and let's stand up for a stretch. Right, so let's start with the quads. Nice big muscle at the front, so 1 foot up behind. If you need to hold on to something, you can do. Otherwise, just zone in. Hold it about 10 seconds, maybe 12. And then we'll swap that over to the other leg. So these are the big muscles you've used today. The ones need stretching the most. Excellent. From glutes, quads we'll move to glutes. So one ankle on the opposite knee and sit yourself back down. You should feel the stretch all down the outside of your hip. If you need to, just push down on your knee. Again, holding on if you need to. Excellent. Swap that over. This is a nice one to open the hip out, as long as you can balance. Good stuff. Final one we're going to do, one foot out in front, lean back into your hamstring. Should feel the stretch all down the back of your leg. This is the one that feels the best. Ten seconds on one side, and we'll swap it over. Just push your bum back, hips back a little bit. And relax that. Well done guys, congratulations, you've just completed the class. Hope you enjoyed it, and please do come back for more.